Alright, so back on the road. I'm going to drive over one more time where that elk is and see if I can get a close-up shot. Because I'll be inside of my vehicle, so I won't be putting myself in any danger. There he is. Look at that thing. Massive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 7-point. Look at that, Luke. So Luke's my son. He's not gonna know what to think when I show him this video. Alright, we'll leave him alone. We'll catch up with the guys in a little bit. Wow, that was pretty exciting. That was worth the whole trip, just seeing that. Right now it is elk season in Colorado. It's third season. They start out early. I think it's in August with bow and arrow and what do you call it? Black powder. And then they do first, second, and third rifle season. And I think there's a fourth season in late November. And they used to have a late season. Sorry about that. They used to have a late season that went on in December. I don't know if they still do that or not. So right now we're kind of heading back down. We're heading towards Chimney Hollow. I'll stop and I'll try to get you guys some good videos. You can't get very close to the dam because they're still working on it. There's a couple of roads that lead into it, but you're not allowed to go on them. So I'll just do my best to try to show you some videos of it. Feels like it's about 70 degrees out of here. Again, no snow in Colorado. It's as dry as a bone here. I think we've, I think we're 20%, the last time I heard we're 20% of where we should be in snowfall, snowpack. So the mountains are desperately needing some snow. A little winding road that we're going on. Pretty up here. Nice blue sky today. You can kind of see the dam from here. I'll see if I can zoom this in. You can see part of it right there. Chimney Hollow Dam, that's where it's at. They're not going to fill it up with water. They found uranium in the rocks. So I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if they're going to wait and maybe that uranium will dissipate after a couple of years. I'm not sure. I'll have to read up on it. I haven't looked into it lately, but that's it. That's the dam. That's the biggest dam going up in the United States of America right now. It has an asphalt core. I'll try to get a little closer. Sometimes when you're driving around your scout side of the roads in areas like this where you can see a lot, sometimes you can spot deer or elk walking around. There's a big house way up there. Alright, let's move on. Hairpin curves. Camping in Colorado isn't what it used to be. Back in the day, you could drive up to any of the lakes in Colorado on any given day and find a camp spot. It didn't matter if it was even on the weekends. Nowadays, if you want to camp in Colorado, you have to call ahead and make a reservation, and sometimes it's 6 months to a year before you can even get a spot to camp. It's the camping season in Colorado's totally got ruined by all these people that are traveling throughout the states, and they sit in these camp spots and they sit there for 14 days. They say they stay there as long as they possibly can before they move on. And local people like me and other people that I know that just want to come up and camp and fish on the weekends, you can't do it anymore. You have to go to BLM land, National Forest, where you can camp without a permit. But if you want to camp around the Front Range in Colorado, be prepared to make reservations at least 6 months ahead of time to even get a spot. And the spots are usually about 25 to 35 a night, plus you got to pay for your vehicle, which is another $10 a day. So by the time you're done, you're spending about 40 to 50 bucks every night just to camp in your own camper. Anyway, we're getting close to the access road to the dam. Let's see if I can get a couple pictures of the dam from close to this road where it comes out. So over there, you can see it. You can't get very close to it. This stupid pole in my way. Here's the road that goes up to it. But, like you say, we're not allowed to travel on it. Let's head back down. I'll keep going. I'll see if I can find a better spot. That's a spot. I was going to stop right there, but there's somebody there. Down there is another access road that goes to the dam. That's Flatirons Lake over there. It's a little lake. You can camp, go fishing. Fishing's pretty good there in the summer because they stock it. Now here you can get a better idea of the dam. I'll just zoom in from here. That's about as good as I'm going to be able to get a picture. So, but that's it, everybody. That's Chimney Hollow Dam. It's complete. It's finished. They are ready to fill it. But, like I said, they can't fill it because of the stuff they found in the rocks. So that stuff that they found in the rocks that I was talking about, it's uranium is what they found in the rocks. So they can't fill it up because they're afraid. This reservoir is meant for drinking water for the Front Range. And they cannot fill it up until the uranium, I guess it will deplete itself over a year or two. I don't know for sure. Maybe you guys know. Maybe you look it up. We'll learn together. But anyway, that's the biggest dam going up in the United States right now. If I could get a better picture of it, I would. If I had a drone, I'd send a drone up, but I don't have a drone. I don't know if you could fly it over a dam anyway. That might be illegal. Alright, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Alright, so we're back on the road. It's a little windy today, but the weather sure is nice. With the exception of the wind, it is gorgeous out here. This guy over here's got a cool little farm. Look at that place. Isn't that nice? He's got horses, goats, pigs. Wouldn't that be cool to have a little spot like that? Take you over to another little lake. It's called Flatiron Reservoir. Just another little lake where you can go camp and go fishing and hang out with your friends or family or whatever. There's quite a few spots. That right there, that camper is the host. I guess they just live there year round. So this is called Flatirons. It's kind of windy. I'd get out and walk around, but it's too windy. I don't even know if you'd be able to hear me.